Okay, you undo this bottom cover here, you've got 5 screws, all easy to get to. And you drop the drawer, pop this little drawer out. I tend to put my screws in there so you don't lose them. 2 more up here. And that'll be, just slide away, pop this out, and that's that way. Okay, then you need a Torg 20 T20 piece. Okay, I'll do 1, 2, 3 screws under here. A bit fiddly to get to. It gives you more access. There you go. One. 2. And that one I've already got out because I couldn't get it back in. So that's a T20 piece with this one for them. And then you got the, I don't know if you can see, let me move the camera. Up on the wheel here, some of you will have the volume control. Get a flathead or something small, you can poke in behind it. It pops out just like that, so you can remove it like so. See that somewhere safe. And then this bit, let's move the camera back again. Then this bit just pops off. Should just pop off. Like so. And that's the access. Okay, right, when you get out the box, you'll have your main wiring loom. It's got 6 wires on it. Black ground, red positive, brown AC, 2, then you've got your blue, which is your accessory 1, your white, which is another accessory 1, I'll explain it in a moment, and then you've got yellow, which is your cranking wire. Okay, I've already tapped into the ends of these to make it easy, and I'll finish them off as I show you. All to go underneath here. As some of you know, I've had a start switch in here by pivot, so some of the wiring is already spliced. I've just got to tap into the rest of it. Okay, alright, I'll show you how to do all this next. Okay, when you're ready to connect, I found it easier to use these little Scotch connectors. Okay, we're going to tap into a permanent 12 volt first, which is the red wire, going to the red wire under the dash, which is just here. Dig around, you'll see it. So poke this in here with the aid of a flathead just to lift, so you can get it in there a bit more. There you go. It won't come out the end, it's got a stop on it. Okay. Do. Sorry if my hands are in the way. You just slide it over. Get a pair of wire cutters. and then pinch it together, fold the top over, and that's the first one connected. And you do that through on. Okay, so next one we'll take is the blue one, which is your accessory 1. So when you push the button once, this will turn your radio on. So doing the same thing, get your Scotch lock, in you go. Use your flathead again if you struggle, just to open up a little bit. Poke it in, not all the way through though. Just make sure it sits in, like so. And then this one, okay, goes to the yellow wire, which is just behind the red one. Here, see that? Right there. So same again. Sorry if the camera keeps moving, it's a bit fiddly. So, doing exactly the same before, slide the wire over, like so. Get your wire cutters. Crimp them. And lock it over. And that's that one connected. We want the white one next, which is accessory 2. As you can see, I've put a spade terminal over the end of it, crimped it on. Reason being is I'd already had a switch in here, so you can just clip straight into there. If you haven't got anything like that, which you're probably assuming you haven't, then you look for the green and blue wire. See this? It's green and blue. Okay, the white one needs to be tapped into that the same way as I've done with this. Okay, and then you want the yellow wire, which is your starting wire, your cranking wire, goes to your grey wire, which is just here. Okay, as you can see, I've cut that because I've exterminated using the ignition barrel. And yet again, I used to have a switch, so I've been able just to crimp it and connect. Okay, then next is the ground. So getting a tool, I've got a trim panel tool here. Let's move the camera so you can see where I'll go. Alongside here, let's get a bit more light. I'll pull the rubber bit out, pop this, it might come out without the tool. There you go, see? And you've got a 10mm bolt here. So with a 10mm, you undo it. That's already done. Right, then from inside, you poke it through, pull all the slack up, put it on, and then do it up. And that's your ground, and that is all your wiring connected for your main loom. Okay, so then I'll leave that side panel out for now because you might, depending where you want to put your switch. Just poke all this back in for now, so if you need to shut the door for whatever reason, you know, to the toilet or whatever, and so be it. And that's the first part of the wiring done. Okay. Next in the box was where'd I put it? Got it. It was a 2-pin, has a brown wire and a green wire. This is for the brake pedal. You want the green wire to go to the positive on the brake pedal, on the positive side of the switch. Okay. You can yet again use one of these Scotch locks for it. It's nice and easy, it's quick. Okay, I'll just move the camera and show you that. Right, okay. I've relocated the camera a sec, just to show you where the brake switch is down here. I know it's not very clear on the video because I can't get anywhere closer. Well, actually, scrap that, I can do quickly. Take it out of the holder, does help. You're looking for this switch right here, and you're looking for these wires on the left. Okay, you need to tap into one of them, doesn't matter which. Okay, I'll put the camera back and I'll show you how. You don't get much wire on here to play with, so it might help to trim some of the sellotape back here. I'll just hold them. Okay, I've repositioned the camera for a bit. Use this, there's a, on the left here, there's a green and white striped wire. Just tap that one with the green wire here. You can use one of these as well. There's not much, as you can see, look, there's not much room for this. So I'm doing it a little bit blind because the camera's in the way, so how you could say, I guess I can use the camera, third eye, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Then you want to get your wire cutters. And as before, where are you? Pinch together nice and tightly. Then close it up, and then just connect brake pedal. This top one, don't worry, I've just loosened it because I thought it might give me another bit of a couple of inches of room, because that one's for your cruise control. But that's brake line wire. You have to push the pedal to push the button for the engine to start. It's a safety feature. Right. Next is putting all this to the module, and yeah, you plug in the switch, plug in the transcoder, plug all this in, and we'll see if it works. Fingers crossed it should do. Right, so now the wiring's in, go to the box, and you dig out the unit. Okay, you plug everything in. It's pretty, in the description it'll tell you which goes where, but it's quite simple really. Your big plug, straight in, like so. Your brake line wire, goes next to it, like so. Then you get your button, this little gadget. Okay, and you attach that to the side, slide it on, and then you get your transcoder, which is this big thing. You can hide that anywhere you want in the car. Plug it in, and fingers crossed. Okay, when you get your keys, that's all plugged in now. Okay, so I've positioned the camera again so you can see a little bit of the screen and some of the dash light up, and also so you can see that the ignition is actually unplugged. Okay, right, so yet again, here's the transcoder and here's the key. Bleep. Get the button, push it once, radio turns on. Okay, push it again, instrument cluster turns on. You heard the fuel line pump up then. Okay, now if I've done this right, take that off of there a sec. This is the little chip out of the key. Okay, oops, sorry. Okay, as you can see, the alarm's flashing because it ain't registered this. So I'm just sitting it on there. So now I'm going to try it again. So you push it at 3 and it'll shut down. So go 1, 2. There you go, the light's not flashing. So that means if I can off it over all the wiring, I'll show you. My foot on the brake pedal, push the button. It starts. Just turn it off, push the brake pedal, hold it again, and it'll turn off. And that's how you install it. Nice. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, like it, subscribe it.